what's going on? What's cracking, everybody? Welcome to episode 440 of the Confidence in the Klutch Podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. I'm here to educate, entertain, and inform. Y'all click that bell for notification, new content when I drop, new media, energy is up, health is well. Speaking of the health, man, this turf toe, I'm going into week 4 of the turf toe coming this Friday. Man, yesterday, joint went back to day 1 when I had to go to urgent care. Man, reading online, some people are like, man, this turf toe took me 6 months. Yo, but I got to get an MRI because I was looking at things and they were talking about nerve damage and nerve compression and all this type of deal that because my toe got swole, and I might have to put the picture up. My toe got swole. I am going to put the picture up in the thing, up on the YouTube. Y'all can check it out. Man, and my toes look like little Vienna sausages, and then it was feeling like just constant pain, like a screw was getting driven through my foot. Because that turf toe, for people don't know, that ball, you know how we got a knee, right? And that knee holds everything down with our legs and how we walk and how we bend and how we move. The ball on the bottom of your foot underneath that toe operates the same thing. You can't do nothing if that's hurting. Like, ain't no walking, ain't no nothing, ain't no running, ain't no nothing. So intense, excruciating pain that you can't sleep. And I'm not a big ibuprofen, super NSAID, super Tylenol type cat. I take it if I need it. I don't want to take nothing every day but like fucking vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Like vitamin, like my blood pressure med. I got the lowest dose of blood pressure meds you can take, and it's done wonders for me. You know, of course, changing your diet and all that. So, man, I'm not really trying to take that medicine every day because we know what it do. I don't drink every day. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's certain stuff you don't do every day. I don't eat kale every day. I don't drink vitamin C every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, too much anything can kill you, right? But man, you know what I'm saying? I had to take some CBD just because I don't want to be high. I don't want to be taking the gummies. But I got 30 to 1 CBD THC. I got 20 to 1 CBD THC. The chorus player got some gummies, but man, I don't want to be high. I don't like being just high. It's just something I can't get with. You know what I'm saying? The older I got, I don't want to be high. So it is what it is, though. But man, I got to get an MRI. Waiting for my doctor to hit me back. He'll be back in office tomorrow to see what it do. Because this thing, after a month, I understand. But that pain I was in last night, man, yo, and the side effects of it and the symptoms, man, yo. You see what happened to Joe Burrow? He got, you know what I'm saying, NFL cast got the turf toe. So anyway, we ready, y'all. We ready. I had to give y'all an update because it's been real for your boy, though. So this week's Konfident Service Announcement is get with me, right? Like, so all of y'all got something that y'all need to be doing. All of y'all just need that extra push. All of y'all need time. Most of us need time. Like with my certification for my program, I just need more time because I wasted a lot of time, though. See, I'm a realist. A lot was going on, but it's my responsibility to keep my head around me when things go down. You know what I mean? So mentally, I wasn't able to handle everything to put on my physical to do what I need to do. Because right now, I'm going through, like, you know what I'm saying? I got the physical with the turf toe, and my back still be, you know what I'm saying, hurting. My knee, if I sit, still get up and pop. Like, I got those type of issues. The mental, just still getting adjusted to being here by myself. You got a child 1,500 miles away. You know what I'm saying? You got your grandbaby you see every day. You make sure your other children straight. Make sure your mama's straight. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's just a lot going on. So you're trying to coalesce with the time that you have right now and make sure everything gets handled. So with that being said, I know y'all going through the same thing. So get with me is something that you telling people to get to my level, get to where I'm getting at. So we need each other to challenge each other, to get with each other. Like we great. They brought us over in this country because over the things they couldn't do. See, but they want to erase that from everything. And we talking about the whites. They want to erase that from American history. They don't want their children and grandchildren knowing that, yeah, dog, we had everything and we've dropped the bag, fam. So now, man, guess what? We got to compete with these people now, man. And it's a little bit harder now. We just can't skate on our whiteness no more. They don't want to say it. But they need to say it to their kids so that their kids can perform better so they can go out and get something and get with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just messed up right now, man. You know, because I'm finna get into it with politics as usual. Hey. Y'all know I got something to say about it. Y'all know that already, man. And I'm not scared. I ain't worried about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't blackball a player. You can't blacklist. You know, you can't whiteball. You can't whitelist me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like I got black themes on my thing. Everything is blacked out over here. But just get with me, man. Get with me. Understanding you have some great things to do. And you need sometimes a confidence coach to do that. Life coach, right? Sometimes you need a therapist to do that. Sometimes you need a consultant to do that. Remember, consultants tell you what you need to do. Therapists help you with trauma that you had in your life to stop you from being great right now and moving forward. And a life coach, I call him a confidence coach, helps you obtain your goals, move into the future, y'all. So just get with me. Get your shit together. Do what you need to do for you. Stop holding back. And if it get too hard, take that step back. Because right now I got to make a decision what I'm doing right now because I'm stressing myself the fuck out. However, I had all that time. To not do shit with life that was going on. And now I'm back against the wall and it's a little bit stressful. But I'm not using my stress reliefs properly. So just get with me though. Put your head down. Ain't no fucking grind till you die and all that shit. Fuck that. Enjoy your life. No chasing no goddamn dollar like that, man. Enjoy your life. You can grind out certain things, but there's no such thing as a work-life balance. You work at work. You at home. Sometimes those cross paths. But if it's things you got to do for work while you with your kids, that shit got to wait. If it's things you got to do for your kids while you at work, that shit got to wait. You know what I mean? Like, when you there, be present, do what the fuck you need to do, man. That's it, man. And when it's time when you can go and do other things, do other things. But make the main thing. Get with me. Get y'all shit together. Do what y'all want to do. I keep telling you, challenge yourself. If something that you wanted to do, figure it out. Take that risk. Do it. It don't matter how old you is. You want to go take some more classes, whatever it is. You always wanted to do that. You want to help. You want to find out shit. YouTube has videos for everything, man. Go do it. And ain't nothing like getting accredited in some shit, man. Get with me, y'all. All right? About this joint. Yeah, for that time. All right. Let's get with it. Oh, hold up, man. Sorry to all my audio users. Jesus. Okay. All right. Sorry for all that. Man, that was loud. All right, we ready now. It might not have been loud as loud in my headphones. You know what I mean? And it don't stop. Hold up. I can't do that. Politics as usual. 2 black men found hanging in Mississippi within hours of each other. Rest in peace to those brothers. Man. One was outside a HBCU. Authorities say there was no foul play involved in both. I don't know how you're saying that. A lynching can look like, and here go the trigger word, can look like suicide. Both men were found hanging from trees. It would be irresponsible for me to blame this on the far right, right? Given what's going on in the country that we're going to talk about. However, we always pay for the far right, the whites' errors, mediocrity, and inability to accept reality of what the fuck is going on. RIP to them 2 brothers, man. If it was mental health, the only thing that we can say is that they're finally free of their disease, but now their family suffered. Regardless, their family's going to suffer. Oh, Lord, that's tough, man. We're going to take a moment of silence for them brothers. All right. Political theater. Now, the elephant in the room is what's going on in right-wing media. Not what's going on in right-wing politics. What's going on in right-wing media. So we want to say RIP to Charlie Kirk because I don't celebrate death. And I think it's irreprehensible to celebrate somebody's death. You don't celebrate people's death, especially somebody that didn't do shit to you, didn't say nothing to you, and made generalities or assumptions about somebody else that you don't even fucking know. Because if that's the case, I can't say what the fuck I want to say. You can't say what the fuck you want to say. So that's why we can't do that. We can't celebrate death. It's RIP, figure out the P. You know what I mean? And y'all figured it out. That's on y'all. Oh, shit. Here you go. Here we go again, y'all. Man, I'm telling you. What happened? Okay. This is coming from the phone audio right now because I got some things to take care of on this Mac. I told y'all I need a new Mac. This is ridiculous. I'm so tired of this shit. Like, I'm so tired of this. I need a new Mac, and I need a new Mac bad. Not now, but right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is coming from the phone audio because I'm not for certain I'm going to be able to, let me see. Yeah, I can let that one go. I'm not for sure. Let me see. I did that. Boom. Man, I didn't want to do that, but I got it already. We're going to make sure that, man, this sucks. This really sucks, B. And it's messing with my train of thought because I was finna make it make sense. You know what I mean? For everybody. It's that Mac system data. 122 gigabytes of Mac system data is what's killing me, y'all, to keep it real. But, all right, we bring it back. All right, we back on the MacBook. All right, so we back. All right, so like I was saying before the Mac cut off, figure out the P. All the races have been exposed now. Like all my people on social media. I'm not a social media guy, and I was so ready to get on there because people take things too far, and that's why I don't be on social media. But all the races have been exposed with this whole Charlie Kirk stuff. Like, it's okay to like people and they say one thing or whatever, but if you like them and put them in higher statuses with some of the things they said and who they were offending, and you're offending those people too. Like, we know his spiel to get his shit off was going to universities, getting these dumb people to, you know, understand his point of view. And I call them dumb because we know the reading level, average reading grade level is 5th grade in the United States of America. So 5th graders, like, come on, man, you can tell them kind of whatever and they riding with it. You know, prove him wrong. His primary target was young white college students that weren't already indoctrinated by their parents. You know what I mean? Like think about it. You know what I mean? The suspect, he was conservative raised, Utah resident, father sheriff, all that, right? So it's like, thank you, Charlie, because the races have been exposed now. The races have been exposed. Like, you know, roosters coming home to roost, like Malcolm X said when JFK was assassinated, in my eyes. This has nothing to do with any minority, and that's it. I'm not pulling everybody else in. That's the Democrats' problem. That's why I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I am a moderate independent because we have to work with the people in power or the people that have control. We got to work with them because if we in control, it is what it is. Hey, cross this line right here. We shake hands. We walk away. We should both be upset because we didn't get everything we wanted, right? But we got some of the things we want. And that's what negotiation is. That is a democracy. But we don't want a democracy. We want to go far right or we want to go far left with the bullshit. And this is what happens to Charlie Kirk because people go far right and far left, right? The two brothers that got, you know what I mean, that they found hanging from trees. We hope it's not a reaction to that shit. Trumping them all on TV, talking all this. You know what I mean? It's political theater, what they doing. They using this man deaf in vain. That's that. And they getting it off. They getting it off. They using dog deaf in vain and getting this shit off still. I don't even understand. You know what I mean? Man, you can't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining, B. Political violence will continue to happen because this is how America was birthed. It ain't going nowhere, y'all. But this wasn't even fucking political violence because he wasn't a politician. All right? It was dead wrong to get murdered for some shit that he said. Like, because he got First Amendment rights, right? He can say what he want to say. There are repercussions for the shit you say. And it definitely should not be death. Right? Like, come on. You shouldn't get murdered for the shit you said, which was generalities about his opinions and preferences. I got preferences, shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't get murdered by a motherfucker with weave. You know what I mean? Not the wigs, because the wigs, health reason people got to wear wigs. The weave, right? And all that shit, like, because that's just not what I'm attracted to. So I can get murdered for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to, in basketball, I like to run motions and all this stuff. And sometimes I rock zone, sometimes I rock man, depending who we playing, to exploit their weaknesses. So people that want to play man-to-man defense, they want to kill me. Because, come on, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's always going to be differences of opinion. You should not get murdered for that shit. You should just not be respected for the shit you say. That's stupid. Right? However, the truth can set you free and the truth can get your ass killed. I can't go in the middle of the hood and say, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, we done with the whole Macintosh. It's all good with the Apple shit. It's coming straight from the phone, y'all. I'll try to clean up the audio later. I'm done with that shit. This shit done pissed me off now. We just done. Just close down Logic, man. Just close down Logic, B. It's fucking ridiculous. So I don't need this damn mic in front of my face either. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. Just irritating. Okay. All right. Charlie broke with Trump on Israel and the genocide in Gaza. All right. Hey, I think we need to start looking at Israel over the genocide in Gaza. They might be committing genocide. And of course, everybody wants the full release of the Epstein files. I mean, I really don't think people are going to care if Trump kicked it with dog. We seen the birthday card. Trump said he didn't sign. Yeah, if the women come out and say, see, that's the thing. Where's the women out there said they slept with Trump when they were little girls? Where they at? Maybe I don't know. Maybe they did say that. I don't know where it is. But all of that shit, the Gaza shit, the Epstein shit, the far right with the shit, all that shit, that, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But this shit right here, white on white crime, I ain't even got no time to talk about this shit, really. Because it got nothing to do with the blacks. Because it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, when they do this shit and then they blame far left, you know they talking about black people. So that's the problem. So since you're not saying black people got to respond to the shit, right? Because we're not stupid. We can read. Charlie wasn't a martyr. He's not a saint. I'm not a martyr. I'm not a saint. Pac wasn't a martyr. He wasn't a saint. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Did y'all see that picture of Lincoln, JFK, MLK, and Charlie? Like, come on, man. They a civil rights activist for who? The whites? So y'all saying black people's 13% of this damn country. White people's like 61, maybe 63% of this country. You mean to tell me that 61% of the country got to fight against 13% for civil rights? Get the fuck out of here. We ain't the ops. We are not the ops. Fuck out of here, yo. He's a casualty of politics being so negative and toxic with the underlying refusal to work together. That's what this shit is. Because it's political theater by the motherfuckers in control and they used him. That's the bullshit about it, man. This is on politicians' hands on both sides. Blood on their hands. Because this political commentator, right, got caught in the middle of the bullshit, man. So why then he get caught in the middle of the bullshit. Then these punk motherfuckers target black students at NYU and 7 HBCUs. Y'all pussies. So y'all want to go and try to threaten black people. Black people ain't got shit to do with this, right? You know what I mean? Like, man, all that video, that shit was, man, I don't even understand how them video, freedom of speech my ass, man. People shouldn't have seen this man get shot like that, man. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like that shit, man, because that shit out there forever, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that video. You know what I mean? And the thing is, because it reminds you of other shit, that bullets travel faster than the speed of sound. So by the time you hear the shot, he already was hit. That's bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, 200 yards and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Reportedly had on the vest and shit, and the bullet hit the vest and ricocheted off him in his neck. That's what that caused the problem. I just saw, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. He was talking about mass shootings and talking about gangs and shit, and we talking about, man, it's just bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? They got the gun. They got the suspect. They monitored him the whole damn time and shit. Cash Patel fucking up saying shit. Motherfuckers mad at him. You know what I mean? It's like, and then all this funny ass shit. Trump ordered all flags to be at half-staff. What? His remains was flown on Air Force 2. What? VP Vance walking with the military salute. What? Come on, G. Like, I get it, but when y'all do this stuff, y'all saying y'all align with some of the hateful shit he was saying, and that offends a lot of people. That's why they should have stayed a little bit more cleaner away from it, because you're offending a lot of people, or either the people you offend, you don't give a fuck. Yes, if I make you mad, I may apologize if I offend you. I do not apologize for the shit that I said. Fine. Say that shit. Say that shit, man. I'm with all that shit. Right? He's getting a posthumous Presidential Medal of Freedom. I thought that was for motherfuckers that work with people and came together and tried to solve problems. Like, how? Here's what they think about you, though. You know what I'm saying? The House tried to have a moment of silence. Some of them said no. Trump talking about radical left group of lunatics out there. Where? No, Antifa. Antifa is short for anti-fascist. So they calling all these motherfuckers fascists and all this shit. Anti-fascists. Them ain't black people. Black people ain't out here with bandanas on trying to blow up shit and do all this shit and kill motherfuckers over their political views. You know what I'm saying? They're the whites. Like, I don't get this shit, man. I really don't. I really don't. If you put all the black people that been caught up with some political violence shit compared to the white people, we already know indiscrepancies. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's crazy. He was a political pundit. He was a political podcaster. He had a political PAC. He was a supporter of the Republican Party. I mean, he did his thing. And, you know, his views change, y'all. His views change. It wasn't all negative all the time. That's why it's crazy, dog. But sometimes to get that paper, dog, I'm going to have to switch my shit up. See? Capitalism. It make motherfuckers switch their shit up. But they celebrating his life like he was a stand-up American that fought for all and respected all when he didn't. He was a stand-up white Christian nationalist. He wasn't a stand-up American. That's the difference. White and black is only using this country, though. You know what I mean? But for them, it is what it is. But, you know, some may say he was a white Christian nationalist supremacist who didn't give a fuck about the blacks, the browns, the gays, the Jews, the Muslims, plight only the whites because of the things he said. Now, you can say he didn't say this shit. The shit is documented. Like yesterday, J.D. Vance said he didn't say this shit about black women, and motherfucker, he did say that shit, man. Like, I don't know who the fuck they think they be talking to, B. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who they think they be talking to, but I guess they talking to everybody. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the treatment like he was a politician or soldier when he was a podcaster. No. He was an influencer, yo. I get it, though. A negative one at that. Divisive one, man. I don't get it, though. But, you know, reportedly the suspect wrote, "Hey, fastest catch on the case." And we don't know that shit. These reports, man. Come on, man. White folks' business, though. Right? Right, and the suspect was turned in by his own people, and them bitches are well. I'm kicking my son out the house, he kill a motherfucker like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't snitching on him. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit real. Reportedly, he's not cooperating with authorities. I think Utah charged him today. And why he not cooperating with authorities? Because y'all said y'all had 2 motherfuckers in custody that y'all thought did this shit. I got plausible deniability right there. I have reasonable doubt right there. They done fucked up. Who did that shit? Cash Patel. Like, yo, why we got to be so quick to tweet, man? Y'all fucking up the investigation, man. Oh, my Lord. All right? So, the pouring out of support for Charlie Kirk, if you just saying because a white man got killed, I'm all for that. Should nobody get killed over shit they said. If you saying they killed your leader or whatever, or your new Jesus and all that shit, especially if you white and agree with him, you don't respect me, right? So, for the pouring out of support from some whites I fuck with, they got to be X from social media and life. So you can't tell me as a black man the Civil Rights Act of 64 was a mistake because the violence got worse in the black community after that shit. No, motherfucker. What happened was y'all separated our shit. Y'all kicked our man out the crib. Y'all put entitlements in the hood. Y'all brought in the guns, the drugs. Y'all killed all our leaders in the 60s. Y'all killed all our leaders in the 60s. We're hurting. We're grieving. Y'all bring in the drugs and the dope, and there we go. So that's where the violence came from the shit. You ever heard of Ronald Reagan and all the shit they did with the dope and all that in the crack? And okay. MLK overrated? How? He's one of the most respected men ever in that walked the face of this earth, and all he wanted was fair treatment for his people. How's that overrated? Black women are affirmative action hires and shit, and they don't have the bandwidth. Excuse me, y'all know that the COVID shit, and that was a black sister that okay. All right. So yeah, as a black man, I can't sit here and be like, man, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers, I'm not policing what nobody else say. It's wrong to celebrate that man's death, but I didn't rock with the shit he was saying. But this is what it is. This is America, y'all. You know what I mean? Once again, probably murdered for the shit that I said. I bring the real, be a legend, living, breathing the dead. That's what Pac said. And New Jack City, what they say, rockabye baby, right? Killed to the conservative PWI by a white man. People die every day that talk shit. He shouldn't have died for talking shit though, because this wasn't no gangster shit. This wasn't no gangster shit where we got ops on the other side that we shooting at, we fighting over territory, none of that. He shouldn't have died over that shit, man. To all the blacks, stay out of white folks' business, please. This is white folks' business. Do not jump your ass up in white folks' business, because the whites are having a discussion on how to stay in power and control over your ass. So why you, no. We ain't got time to be jumping in their business, because replacement theory is real. This country's turning more black and brown every day. Why the fuck you think that the border shit is so important? Because the biggest fear is the minorities, hey, me, my people, and the brown people, and the yellow people, and the red people, treat them like they treat us once they become a minority, right? We don't have that in our heart. We don't have that type of hatred. We just want a fair fucking chance, y'all. Like, they can't make a decision on how to move forward. That's why they beefing with each other and shit. The Republicans and the Democrats. The motherfuckers ain't got shit to do with black people, man. No one wins when the family feuds. That's what Hov said. No one wins when the family feuds. And no, Mike Johnson, ain't no niggas on the Democratic side showing up for that vigil because of shit he said about black people, man. Come on, man. And another motherfucking thing. Dems is not running behind y'all after y'all talked about them for shit they didn't do. Right? This motherfucker didn't say he was a Democrat. These motherfuckers, man, come on, man. Oh, and for the record, J.D. Vance hosted Charlie's show on Monday. He was just lying and shit. I don't like that shit. They're using Charlie Kirk's death to get that shit off. I do not like that shit. Oh, and Trump ordered national parks to remove slavery info and shit. John Brown shit is gone in Virginia. Huh? Slavery was a distorted narrative. Motherfucker, we came over. Y'all brought us over here because y'all couldn't understand how to farm the fucking land. Y'all got the best farmers in the fucking world to come over here, and it was free labor. And then y'all used the chattel form of slavery to try to keep us in motherfucking check. Get out of here. Oh, so you black Trumpers, fuck y'all too. The black Trumpers, you get the finger, the middle, two of them bitches. You black Trump motherfuckers are a piece of shit. Oh, and the Trump administration announced Monday that nearly $500 million in federal funds will be redirected to historically black colleges and universities and tribally controlled colleges and universities. Huh? Make your mind up, G. 1 minute is the far left, woo-doo-doo, DEI, all this shit. I am lost. You know what I'm saying? I am fucking lost right now. But this is smoke and mirrors. This is smoke and mirrors because they don't want to look bad. And they want to blame the Democrats when they shut this motherfucking government down at the end of the month. I swear to God, they better have a pair. They got to have a pair. This shit ain't got nothing to do with us. They can't be soft and say, we will look bad in the... No. They look bad for the shit they doing. They look bad for lying to the people that voted for them. They look bad to their constituents. They ain't got shit to do with us. Me or you. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Hold on, let me make sure I'm still good over here. Hell yeah. Still rocking and rolling in this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here. R.I.P. to them two brothers that were found hanging from trees in Mississippi. R.I.P. to Charlie Kirk. You know what I mean? It is what it is. NATO and Poland shoot down Russian drones which were in Poland's airspace. What the fuck? Here we go. All this shit. All right, y'all. Let's get into some greater, later things and shit. Like, I don't even know where my NFL shit went. It just disappeared. Oh, well. Guess what? Shit. I guess I ain't talking about no NFL. It was on my shit though. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hold up, y'all. I had a couple of the NFL notes and shit. Where that shit at? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, week 2, Commanders, Packers 27-18. Bust that ass. It was cool. We ain't tripping. Eagles, Chiefs, boring fucking football. Eagles won 2017. Hurts 15-22 for 101 yards rushing TV. 15 for 22 for 101. That shit is trash. Saquon, 22 rushes for 88, 1 TD. A.J. Brown, 8 targets for 5 receptions for 27 yards. Ugly. However, a win is a win. Like Jalen told, is that Chris Jones? The Kansas City Chiefs. Like, man, Saquon didn't even have 100. He said, we won. No, shut up. Shut your ass up. You know, it's football, though. It's spirit of competition. Ain't nobody tripping. Mahomes, 16-29 for 187, a TD and a pick. Not looking good for the Chiefs. 0-2 right now. New York Giants, Cowboys, very exciting game, back and forth, a lot of scoring. That's what motherfuckers want to see. I think it was like, 40, 46, 43, some shit like that. I don't know. But it was exciting. That's all I know. Russ and Dak cooked. Russ had 450 yards, 3 TDs, a pick. Dak got 361 yards, 2 TDs, and a pick. Aubrey Graham had one from 64 to send the game to OT, then from 46 to win in OT. Damn. Balling, right? Now, Joe Burrow, turf toe injury with knee surgery, will be out reported 2 to 3 months. His season might be over. Thoughts and prayers to that, brother. I'm going through it right now as we talked in the opening of the pod. My shit is hurting in week 3 as much as it did when I injured my shit. So, this is what it is. Shedeur Sanders in Cleveland. In Cleveland, I think it's probably time to let him get some shine. And then in Cincinnati, they need another backup. So I don't know what's going on. If he's the third in Cleveland, we can get him to be our backup here. That's what I would say. So that's something that I would think about. All right. Moving on. NBA. All right. So Adam Silver last week said the league is a highlight-based league. So motherfucker that you can't get Peacock, Amazon, ESPN, there's somebody else on NBC or whatever. They all, NBC, ABC gonna be linear television, so but whatever. But he said they're offering 75 games on non-streaming avenues, and that those that can't afford the streaming sites watch the highlights on social and YouTube. It makes sense to me. You motherfuckers can't be bitching and complaining about the shit, man. Like, it is what it is. This is the new era of TV. The old school shit where all the games come on TNT or ESPN or local media rights, man, that shit is dead right now. It's about paper right now, man. That was not a get your money up statement to me. So the league announced its upcoming schedule last month along with national broadcast schedule. So here's going to be like this. Monday games will be streamed on Peacock, NBC streaming service, with Tuesday games on NBC and Peacock. So Tuesday nights, NBA games on there because they took the TNT shit. ESPN will broadcast Wednesday matchups as they always did. Amazon Prime has Thursdays, which was the TNT shit. They came and got that shit. So that's going to be Amazon Prime. That's going to be crazy. Got football and basketball at the same time. And ESPN have games on Fridays as they always did. Saturday games will be shown on Prime and ABC. So that's the new shit. And Sundays on ABC, NBC, and Peacock. So always been ABC on Saturdays and Sundays. So this is what it is. I had nothing wrong with the comment. So this is what it is. So Pablo Torre found out some more shit. Aspiration owed Kawhi $1.75 million, and reportedly Clippers minority owner Dennis Wang paid Aspiration $1.9 million. All while Aspiration was laying off staff, hemorrhaging money. They're done. Wong was Ballmer's college roommate. He had like 0.1% owner of the Clippers. His daughter worked for Aspiration. Huh? Stop it. It's a wrap. If that shit, if anywhere I read, reportedly, true narrative, it's a wrap, man. Now, here's what I don't like that the league got done, but we know the players are behind this. Team field goal versus individual field goal at the end of the quarter, that's bullshit. Like, you can't say, I don't want to take a shot at the end of the quarter, and if I do, because it drops my field goal percentage, but it'll drop the team field goal percentage, that's cool. Like, who raised cuz? That's bullshit. Like, So motherfucker, you know, they don't take shots and shit. Then they'll do the weak ass shit. They'll do everything to get ready to take the shot. Don't take it, then shoot it at the end after the buzzer go off. Come on, man. We all know as kids the most electrifying, appreciated shot, is the 3, 2, 1, excuse me, from 3/4 of half court. We all do that shit, man. Come on, man. Field goal percentage, soft as fuck, man. Ain't nobody riding with that. Fuck out of here. WNBA playoffs started. First round. Everybody got a game in. Game 2s are tonight. We gonna see what's cracked. Like, that's all I can say. Awards coming out. I got Asia, so for my MVP, because Fee missed them games. Because in the NBA, she wouldn't have had those games to be available to get the award. So I'm using the same judgment as the W, as it should be in the W as the NBA has. Let's talk about the fight. Canelo versus Crawford. No problem. Right? The power, the footwork Crawford displayed, he fought his fight. Right? Now, this fight should have happened a few years back, but it didn't. Post-fight, and wait, hold up. Max Kellerman did a superb job all night. Andre Ward, superb job. We ain't heard Max in a while. We've been hearing Andre on fights. That crew was amazing. Max was asking both fighters about retirement. Now I see them having a rematch, and if Crawford wins against then the second fight, then they both just ride off to the sunset. Because Crawford 39 and Canelo like 37 or turning 37. So I see that shit happening in like March possibly or May. Now I appreciated Terrence Crawford to go into Canelo's presser afterwards and giving him back the belts that he got put on him in the ring, because those he had. So put those in your trophy case, G, because you were the undisputed champion shit. But now I am. Sign of respect. So, because Crawford got new belts later on that night, per SI.com. So Crawford is the first male boxer in history to ever win an undisputed title in 3 weight classes. And in doing so, Crawford has cemented himself as one of the greatest of all time with the win. I do. We don't do all these Mount Rushmores and all that shit. He's just one of the greatest of all time. I know that right now. Fuck a list. Now, Turkish said Benavidez, right? Benavidez, the Mexican monster for Crawford. I said, man, because Benavidez wanted to fight Canelo. But Canelo didn't give him the fight, so man. Either one of them two. And Crawford coming as the A-size, and then he get his 100 milli. Like it. Great fight, though. It was late as fuck. I was falling asleep during that fight, though. Late as fuck, though, man. Right. Quick ones. Let me get out of here, man, on this. Nick Cannon says, fathering 12 kids was a trauma response to his divorce with Mariah Carey. I got to roll with you. That's what you say, Nick? I'm rolling with you. But come on, be 12? Damn. Mariah wouldn't take you back, or you wouldn't take back Mariah. Who saying? What is it? And unfortunately, First Take is having another change. Molly left abruptly, resigned from ESPN. Reportedly, ESPN offered her a contract, and she wanted to go in another direction. So I can see her moving to a few times a week on a nice podcast somewhere, doing some things. Nightcap would be a good fit for her, but Unc likes to talk too much at times, and the virtual shit will always be hit or miss when it's your turn to talk without producers in your ear telling you, go Shannon, go Molly. Fox Sports, they got too much turnover and all type of shit going on over there. Did she think she deserved the type of money Stephen A was getting? Comparable, like a percentage or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's going to come out, somebody going to grab her, and she's going to be able to spit her shit. But you know what? Then I'm like, I'm not thinking. We just talked about Amazon and Netflix and all this other shit. We know that's where she's going to go. Because once they get their package, she can do the same shit Maria Taylor does, can't she? I think so. So good luck to Molly then. Shout out. She was tripping when she married Jalen, though. She could have swore you couldn't tell her shit. But it's all good, man. All good, man. All right, y'all. We here, man. Man, we got to stop. Everybody got to stop, man. Stop doing the most, man. Let's stop doing the most. And stop using others' demise to profit, man. That's bullshit. I don't like that. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own American-born African with mass appeal. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. Wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Clutch. The bell for notification, new content when I drop. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Every subscriber matters. Also on X at KITK. Weekly, Donald Nelson, D-Nail, Dizzle, DZ, Deezus, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla, Digger, Don Loke, host the Confidence in the Klutch Podcast with Donald Nelson. Confidence in the Klutch Podcast is about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, and society. Sorry about the audio, y'all. I told you I need a new MacBook. Every week I got to go through this, man. And it's just craziness. Have a safe and healthy night. If you listen during the daytime, credit grade there on purpose. And I try to delete stuff. It's like the stuff I need on there because this is a 256 gigabyte Mac. I just went and bought it from the store. I didn't get it outfitted, so that's why I'm screwed. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.